في 20 فنان. ال20 دول من مختلف الأعمار، من مختلف الأجيال، من مختلف الأساليب كمان.
20 artists of different ages and style are taking part in this exhibition. Some of them are master sculptors and others are amateurs. This allowed the exhibition organizers to display a variety of art pieces.
أنا بالنسبة لشغلي أنا مهتمية قوي بالفلسفة المصرية القديمة.
In my art pieces, I take special care to integrate ancient Egyptian styles and engineering and sculpting. All my work is based on a style that is about spiritual power. I presented in the exhibition a temple and a house in the ancient Nubian style.
Egypt and Cyprus through the ages. This is a photography exhibition that was recently organized at the Museum of the Egyptian Modern Arts. So let's find out together.
Well, you can see today in this exhibition a specimen of Cypriot antiquities, of Cypriot artifacts, which are connected with Egyptian history. And one could wonder, Cyprus and Egypt in history. Well, I can tell you this, our relationship, I mean people-to-people relations, is not something new, but date back to the 18th century BC. 38 or 40 centuries ago, it is a unique example in the world. I cannot find any other example where people to people have so deep relationships since antiquity. And you can see, if you look around in these areas, you will see common things of Cyprus and Egypt. For example, that painting there, you can find the same in Alexandria, in the Mustafa Pasha necropolis. Exactly the same is found in Paphos, in Cyprus. At that time, the 18th century BC, 10th century BC, 5th century BC, the people of Cyprus worshipped the same gods as Egypt. So it's no wonder when you see here goddess Astarte, god Bes, and all the Isiris, and all the rest were the same. People worship the same gods, and that is why all these are found in Cyprus. And the artifacts are found in Cyprus because they were manufactured in Cyprus, they were made in Cyprus, or they are the result of exchange, trade, commercial exchanges between the two peoples. Now I'm very proud to be in Egypt. I'm proud of being a Cypriot, and we have so much history, deep history, but at the same time I'm proud to be in Egypt and witness your history, where the origin of civilization started from here. We must not forget, civilization started from the east and went to the west. The first writing started from the east. The first scientists writing about astronomy, about medicine, they trace their origin from our area, from this region. And we are very proud as Cypriots, and you as Egyptians, we are proud constituent parts of this civilization, our ancestors, not us, our ancestors. It is nice to see today Egypt to be so ready to promote the history and culture. This is I am on my second year in Egypt, and during this time I was lucky enough to see so many museums, ancient sites, attend many exhibitions like this, cultural exhibitions, and I am delighted. I am delighted to see that the people of Egypt, the government of Egypt, academics, and everybody, people in general, they so much like their culture, and they are proud of their history, and this is evident everywhere we go. And this is correct to do so. I mean, every people must be proud of his past. The past shows the way to the future, and this is very evident in the capital Cairo, but elsewhere, in Alexandria, in Luxor, everywhere, wherever you go in Egypt, you find history. You find examples of the 4,000 or 5,000 years of Egyptian history, and I'm very, very pleased that I'm here in your country, witnessing this civilization, this culture.
It's a great pleasure for me to be today at the exposition of the Embassy of Cyprus. This is the most important event as it's attempting to, and with success, to show the deep interaction between Cypriot culture and Egyptian culture. All the artifacts you see in these pictures are actually Egyptian or Egyptian style artifacts made locally in Cyprus with by local Greek technician artists, and but in totally in the Egyptian style. The relations between Egypt, Cyprus, and the rest of the Greek world go back to long before the classical age. Actually, there are, in the British Museum, I think there are papyri showing Greek, Mycenaean Greek, and Egyptian soldiers fighting together against barbarian invaders of Egypt. Finally, Alexander the Great arrived here and set up the 32nd and 33rd dynasty, Egyptian dynasty, which is the Ptolemaic dynasty, at which time actually Cyprus was part of Egypt. So this is a reminder of the close relations between Egypt, Cyprus, and the whole Hellenic world that go back 4,000 years ago and continue strongly today. It's of course this is an exhibition by another country. The Republic of Cyprus is a member of the European Union, as a Republic of Greece is also a member of the European Union. We are two countries that have numerous links, same ethnicity, same language, much as Germany with Austria. So we share our common culture, and through this common culture we share our links with Egypt too.
By this, we've come to the end of the episode. I hope you've enjoyed it and tune in for the next one.